So, I think we're at a good spot here, like something usable. Wanted to be able to record multiple videos without waiting. So this is how that would look like. Let me focus this. Go up, record, 1, 2, let's go to like 10. Alright, so that's processing in the background. Start another video. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Processing in the background. Start another video. 1, 2, 3, 5. Start another video. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then when it's done, the video processing message goes away. Then it's safe to turn the camera off. And then you can see in the thing here, all the videos have sound. It merged all the WAV H.264 MP4 files into a final MP4 file. Okay, so initially I was gonna, do like a code along video, but I spent, I don't know, more than 2 hours on this, getting stuck on dumb things, so I'll just go over the highlights. So when I first added the audio recording feature, the way I was recording audio was like really bad. I was starting a Pi Audio instance and killing it every 5 seconds, maybe 10 seconds. I didn't realize like I could just... Oh well, what started it all is that there's a for loop with a length. I guess I could like show it here. Oh, go back. I got stupid songs in my head. Yeah, here. So there's like a fixed time that you record duration. I got like 60 seconds. So I thought like this loop had to finish. So I would set it like 5, and then I would record like 10 audio files in order to have a 50-second recording. And when you do that, you like start, stop, and like terminate the Pi Audio instance, and that causes a seg fault, I found out later. So now it just does one, it does them in minutes, and you can break out of the loop early and still get a file that sounds right, like it's not sped up or weird or broken. So that was fixed, and then the issue was it used a lot of FFmpeg calls. Like when you have video, if there are multiple audio files, you have to concatenate them into one, and then that audio file is merged with the MP4 file to get a final file where it has a sound. That's denoted by this suffix. Anyway, so what this meant is that the camera could only record a video at a time, and if you try to record, there would be a message that says processing. So now you can record multiple times, and the change, if it is processing, there's a message right here that displays, and that's just to tell you like don't turn the camera off because it's still merging files. And then I just talked about this in the other video, like that process which I just described, how it produces WAV files and MP4 and merges them. And then the fix is to have an array of recording files that are in progress, and that's shown here. So if you look at the changes, instead of just a true-false thing, you got an array. And this is just a minor fix, dropping it down to 320. Yeah, it's a square. That's the largest dimension. Well, the display is a rectangle, but the largest width is 320. Anyway. Yeah, and then I just went through and like one of the things was persisting the active file. Yeah, that was the main problem I ran into, was like a race condition where if you record a video that was like 10 seconds long, that video's processing, right? And you record another one that's like 3 seconds long, the 3 second long one would end or would finish processing faster, and it would cause problems because they were all using like the same file name class instance, like self dot file name. I'll see that all over the place, like, yeah, like here, self video file name. So I have an array of files, and then the individual threads, like each recording and audio recording has a thread, so, and those call like os.system, so they call like a, I don't want to say a child process, but you know, like tied together that way. But yeah, the file name that's being worked on is passed into the thread by a variable, so like that exists, I believe, outside of the running code, you know, like this camera pi, main pi. Anyway, so that's all working, and then there's the video processing message if there's any processing files, anytime the menu is re-rendered. Yeah, and then there was just a lot of dumb, like, oh, I changed this, but I still need them, so I had to fix all that. And you see in the intro video, like, it works, so, and then if there's still any problems, I'll fix them. But yeah, I wanted to do this because, like, yesterday when I was at the park, there were like 40 geese swimming under a tunnel, and I was like, oh, I was trying to film it, and it was processing a video, and I couldn't. I was like, no. Yeah, so there's that. I took way too long, so that's a nasty video.